Hiya folks, Mick here. It's a Sunday, the 22nd I think of September, and today I'm off on a gathering, a wild herbal medicinal gathering or foraging, and it's run by Shaun Thompson I think it's called. Very knowledgeable bloke. Can't get my words out. And I'm meeting Jeff there, so I think that's going to be very interesting. Hopefully Shaun will not mind us recording some of it. So time's getting on, I best get there. So I see you there folks.
This isn't to be taken while you're pregnant either. This is most effective. They used to use it for sort of bronchitis and lung disorders and things like that. Bronchitis where sort of whooping cough and things. Is that right? Anyways, definitely bronchitis.
I wish I'd known that 2 months ago, but my son's just had whooping cough. We always have
the most effective way they used to use this is to dry it out, grind it up and smoke it. Actually, it gets rid of the bronchitis. Tastes disgusting. So I wouldn't suggest anyone, I'm not going to even give it anyone to try. The teas are almost unpalatable. The flower itself looks very similar to a dandelion, although the stem has little leaves coming off. It might be to find some later on. But yeah, so things like bronchitis.
And that's called what?
That's coltfoot. Coltfoot. So this is cow parsley, very similar to the parsley you get in the shop. Often there is one lookalike which we need to avoid. This isn't it. Just a shock on your face there. So you can get fool's parsley. We know this one's safe. If you look up the light, it's almost hairless, it's smooth. You know, there's also this ridge. Hemlock has very similar leaves as well. Has a total circular stem. This has a ridge down it, almost like a mini rhubarb. We know this is cow parsley, alright. So this is common sorrel. There's 3 different types of sorrel in the UK. We've got common sorrel, we've got wood sorrel, and sheep sorrel. Don de Leon, tooth of the lion. Sort of like the jaggedy teeth of a lion. That's what
Good imagination, the French.
Or pissy beds. These were actually. This is one of the most useful plants. The flower can be used in salads. The leaves can be used in salads. You can make wine out of the flower heads. Also the roots we can grind down. We dig the root up. Me and Michelle do this a lot. Digging the root of your garden, dry them out, wash them off, and then roast them in the oven, and we'll make coffee. We've got some here actually.
Yeah, that doesn't look like
so we just grind it down.
That looks a different stuff.
It was very, very, very different. So this is ground up dandelion. This is a lighter. We've done 2 blends. She's done a dark blend, but that's all gone.
Because that's a better one, the dark one.
Yeah, it is, the dark roast.
Yeah.
It's really tasty. It's great with, again, fish, new potatoes, things like that. It'll have a tiny little purple flower on it, which we'll try and find actually. this time of year it'll be a little bit bitter. Because by all means you can taste it. Massively common. Very few medicinal properties, but it's just great as a garnish and amazing with potatoes or chopping it in your mash, or it'll accompany most sort of meat dishes and things. So yes, that's herb Robert. It'll be quite bitter. It's difficult to misidentify. You'll have on the stalk, if you look closely at it, you'll have very fine hairs, but some plants have it covering the stem. This is like sort of one space, one. Japanese knotweed. So this is an invasive species. We have a few different types of invasive species. Japanese knotweed, Himalayan balsam. This grows in good conditions up to a metre per week. It's actually edible. Very, very good food. Yeah. The best ones to use are the smaller. It does go quite woody when it gets older. So we can use smaller shoots. You can make sort of knotweed.
But you brought that nice bar, I thought you were going to be in the middle.
Knotweed wine out of it. It's just like rhubarb, really. Yeah. You can use it as a blowtorch.
No, sorry, no blowtorch.
Things like bamboo. It's got it's good things through it. This can be quite woody.
Blow dart.
Blow dart.
In Africa years ago, when they used to put them poisonous things.
I think we'll try it a younger bit actually.
And I'm thinking,
flower dyes. Backwards compared to most plants. This is really good for migraines. It's massively great. You can actually get burdock supplements in pill form.
So is that the same what we saw along there? No.
Sorry, not burdock, butterbur.
Because the leaves are a bit similar.
Very similar.
If you look taller.
It's also mistaken for rhubarb because of the ridge. It also has a very sedative sort of like reaction in high quantities. It's not something you'd want to take all the time because it contains alkaloids which can damage the liver if taken in like excess all of the time. You wouldn't want to take this more than a couple of weeks out of a year. Yeah, so this is really good for headaches and migraines, also coughs and colds. You can take a little bit off the leaf and you can taste it. It's very strong, potent tasting.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Thank you.
Before you eat it, just check, make sure there's no bugs underneath.
Big protein.
Not
Something you've got in London.
not that it would kill you, but I'm not giving you you're pregnant.
I know that.
I don't. This shouldn't be taken off.
The house will go like the inside.
Right, this is a plant called wood wound wort. Wood wound wort. So this is it's starting to die off now. It has really bright purple flowers. It's a member of the mint family. It does look a little bit like nettle, but this is actually part of the mint family. Yeah. So this is, as with some of the other plants we've looked, very high in antibacterial and antifungal and antiseptic. This one. So this was used to clean the wounds back in the day, and also as early as sort of World War I and World War II. If you crush the flower that I've give you, you'll be able to smell all of the oils coming out of it. It's actually been used for yeah. I think it's really nice. Can you smell the oils out of it? Yeah. It's using aromatherapy and things like that.
Strong.
Some people find it really, really nasty. You didn't like it the first time you would ever smelled it. I think it's really pleasant. I think it's really nice.
It is, yeah.
It is edible. It doesn't taste very nice, but as sort of for the properties that it gives, it's really, really beneficial. Does anyone know this one? Sticky willy, cleavers, sticky jacks, sticky weeds. Everyone's got different names for them. Cleavers or goosegrass is the actual name for it. this makes an amazing spring tonic. So you can actually, if you just get a handful like this, put it in a bowl of water, squeeze a lemon, throw it in the fridge, and this will make an amazing spring tonic. It'll turn the water sort of like pale green, and the health benefits to this are amazing. This is like nature, so pipe cleaner for the body. It'll clean out all of your lymphatic system, it'll get out all of the waste out of your lymph nodes, and it'll flush that right out. It's actually been banned in a lot of states in America for medicinal use because it's so effective for anti-cancer and sort of Hodgkin's lymphoma. But nettles is actually our most useful plant we have in the entire UK. Nettles have the most nutrients of any other plant we have, and they've got more uses. There's so many vitamins and minerals, it's unbelievable. We've also got like amino acids in this, you get out of fish, folic acids, iron, there's all sorts of different magnesium, phosphorus, there's loads that the body needs, and we can do all sorts with it. Obviously it does sting when it stings. It's got tiny little silicon hairs, as I've just found out, and they are little sort of silicon needles, and what it does when it stings is it ingests histamine and folic acid. So what we can do is we can find a plant called plantain, which is an antihistamine. Shelby's been finding Here it is here. So this is plantain. I'll touch on that in a sec. So yeah, nettle. We make nettle teas, we make nettle soups. Nettle soup with potatoes is amazing. All it takes is a few seconds of heat and that'll kill the silicon hairs in this. Or you can wave it over a fire, we can use it like a marshmallow, really nice. You could roll it in flour and deep fry it, and it makes like a sort of deep fried nettle, really tasty. Or you can just put it in tea and boil it up, really good. We can also make string out of this, clothing out of it, carrier bags out of it, rope, tensile strength of ropes higher than steel. Really effective. But yeah, so plantain is antihistamine. Obviously this injects histamine, so dock leaf don't actually work when we have a nettle stew. The reason that it feels like it does is because the histamine and folic acid, it spreads it out under the skin when we're rubbing it. So the leaf itself doesn't do anything. Ribwort plantain, I misidentify this with anything else. It has a silicon latex strands in the base of it. Is antihistamine. So if we have hay fever or something like that, we can use this in a tea. But if we have nettle stings, we can add a little bit of spit or water, and we can rub that on until it instantly relieves the nettle sting. Really effective. This also works for insect bites, bee stings, anything like that. Also really good skin. For the skin, we can make what's called a salve out of this using beeswax. And we can apply this for dermatitis and psoriasis, eczema, acne, any skin condition really, rashes, sunburn, and this will heal it. Alright.